good morning, good afternoon, good evening, depending on your time zone, depending on when you encounter this video, when you decided to hear our voice again. I want to remind you that the person you are hearing his voice today is your one and only Dr. Ken, your business coach, your business tour guide, your business consultant, and your business guidance. Anything you wish to know concerning business, Dr. Ken is the surest contact you wish to meet. Yeah. So I am the convener of Dopa Flows Business Empire. We have come to share another good news to you. And what are we up to today? Hear me very clearly. What I'm about to share to you is what will help you if you want your business to go globally, if you want your brand to be known everywhere, if you want your name to sell in the whole world. You need to hear this. We have come with this package we titled The C's of Business. We titled it 5 C's. Let me name it 5 C's of business. The 5 C's of business. If you want your business to go globally, you wish to have the 5 C's of business. Now, before we dive into the 5 C's of business, as we used to do, as our culture demands, we need to read the scripture. That is where we usually drive our inspiration from. Now, today we're going to read Mark chapter 1, verses 35 to 37. Mark chapter 1, 35 to 37. And it says, very early in the morning, while it was still dark, Jesus got up, left the house, and went off to a solitary place where he prayed. Look at verse 36. He says, Simon and his companions went to look for him. And this is what happened in verse 37. And when they find him, they exclaimed, everyone is looking for you. This is where I want us to deliberate on. Everyone is looking for you. Everyone is looking for you. He didn't say some people are looking for you. He didn't say your village people are looking for you. He didn't say your peers group are looking for you. He says everyone is looking for you globally. That is what we call global visibility. Now, there are some values you will have. The only people that will look for you is your peers group, your friends. There are some value you will have. The only people that will look for you is your village people. And there are some values you will have. The people that will look for you is people in the same city with you. Maybe your country, your state, your city people. And there are some certain value you will have. The only people that will look for you is your country mate. But there is some certain value you will have. People will be looking for you globally. Everybody will be looking for you. Bible says Jesus Christ was early in the morning. What is he doing in that place? Developing himself, gathering some values. Now, to the extent that everyone is looking for him. Everyone is looking for him. He disciplined himself. He disciplined himself very much, enough. He disciplined himself enough to the extent that everybody, according to the scripture, everyone is looking for him. Now, what we're about to share to you is what will make everybody to look for you in your business. Like I said before, if you want your business to go globally, if you want your brand to be known everywhere, you need these 5 C's in business we're about to share. One of the C's is what we call credibility. One of the C's in business is what we call credibility. What is credibility? What is credibility? Credibility is your reputation. It is your reputation. It is your word. Some people say, I am a man of my word. In other words, what they say is what they do. It is your word, the word you give to people. This is what will help people to decide if what you say has stood behind it. That is the quality of being trusted and believed in. Your reputation, your word matters a lot in business. That is credibility. If you say A in business, let it be A. If you say B in business, let it be B. Let your word be your word. Not when you say A, you are meaning B. No, you can't go globally like that. But let your word be your word. Like I used to tell people, I am man of my word. And also, many people are also using that word. I am man of my word. In other words, I am sure of what I'm saying. What I'm telling you today is what I will do. It will give you an edge to excel in your business. Credibility. Credibility. Then the second one is what we call competence. Competence. Some people failed woefully in this aspect. Competence. Competence is having the necessary ability, having the necessary skills, having the necessary knowledge to do something successfully. That is competence. If you are not capable to do anything, I can't call you. I can't trade with you. I can't do any business with you. I can't have a deal with you. You need to develop yourself mentally, physically, and other areas. I have discussed this thing many times in all of my business, in all of my script. You can go on and look for it. The M's in business. Competence is the knowledge you have. Competence is the skills you have concerning your business. If people wanted to look for you, they look for you because of your competence, not because you are playing, or not because you are calling your God, but because you have the ability. Some people lack competence. When you call them, they will be giving you some excuses. This one, this one, this one, this one, this one. You cannot excel if you don't have a good competence. If you lack competence, your business cannot go globally. Everybody cannot look for you. Maybe people that will look for you is your peers group. You see. Then the next one is what I call credible contact. Credible contact. What are these credible contacts? These are the men you know. These are influence you have. Influence matters in a business. You cannot do it alone. You cannot buy goods and squander it on yourself. You cannot buy goods, trying to open a shop. You buy the goods, you are the one patronizing yourself. You need men. You need men that will stand by you. There are some certain business you want to deal with. Some people will shorty you on that business. Some people will say, give this person that thing. I know him because of what? The contact, the influence you have. You need men. That is why if you read the book of law in Numbers chapter 1, verse 5, God was telling to Reuben, he said, these men are the men that will stand by you. You need men that will stand by you. Even God says, I am looking for a man. Even God also says, I am looking for a man. So you will see the importance of men in your life and in your business. Everybody, for you to excel in this life, you need men that will stand by you, that will be as a pillar, that will stand to push you high. You need men. You need influence. So Dr. Frozy is one of the contacts we are sharing to you. He's one of the people that will help you to grow higher, to grow your business. Dr. Frozy Business Empire. If you come closer to us, we will help you to push you. We help to push you to the apex of your glory. Now, let me not digress. The fourth C I'm about to say because of my time is character. Your character. Character is the foundation of business. Character is the foundation of business. Character is what we call integrity. It's integrity. You have integrity in business. You have character. How do you deal with people around you? You need character. For you to excel in business, you need a good character. Someone who is honest. You need to be honest in your business. Someone who is reliable. You need people to rely on you. Are you reliable? Someone who has reputation for being truthful. That is character for you. Someone who is what? Who is honest, one. Someone who is another, who is reliable. Someone who has reputation. Who has reputation for being truthful. That is character. This is what people will look and say, let me continue to patronize this man. Let me continue to have deal with this man. Let me continue to have business with this person. You need character. If you have a bad character, you will remain in the least level. But if you have good character, you will excel. Your business will go globally. Everybody will begin to look for you. So it is one of the value you need to cultivate in your business. Then the last one, because of my time, is what I call cash. You see, all the values I mentioned from credibility, competent, credible contacts, characters. The last C is cash, because this is what I call liquid money. It is what I call liquid money. Cash. It's true that you need cash for you to transact, but this is just the least of all. That you have cash today doesn't mean that you go globally. If you don't have the four C I mentioned earlier, if you only have cash, you will stay one place. So you need cash. You also need the character. You also need credible contact. You also need to be competent. You also need credibility. Cash is money that is readily available for use. It's the money that is what readily available for use. That is why I call it liquid money. It's what you just use to transact business only, even if it is important in business. But you need to have these 5 C's. I repeat again, you need to be you need to be credible enough, credibility. You need to have competence, skills, knowledge, develop yourself mentally and physically. You need credible contacts, influence, men that will stand by you. You need character. And the least one is cash. I believe that this clip has said much. I will come again to share to us other good news concerning business. Dopa Flozy got your back. Contact us in all the platforms: Facebook, WeChat, WhatsApp, anywhere you can lay your YouTube, anywhere you can lay any social media you can lay your hands on. We are there. Search for us. Dopa Flozy Business Empire. Got your back. See you in my next clip and remain stable in your business as we excel together. Bye.